What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Dr. Umar trending. Got the shines up in an uproar, boy. He #2 trending topic. I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't even watch that The Breakfast Club interview. I watched a couple clips, you know what I mean? I'll get to it, you know what I mean? But I mean, I went and saw it was last summer. I went and saw him in Wilmington, Delaware, doing one of his speeches he had out in the park. You know, it was one of them Hotep picnic rallies that they had. You know what I mean? It was good. I mean, I enjoyed him. I mean, he's a motivational speaker for African Americans. I'll just leave it at that. That's as much as I can say. Now, I want to talk about the Shine's reaction to him because he was saying some stuff on the clip I saw on the Breakfast Club podcast interview. Now, he was saying how he doesn't agree with interracial marriages and stuff like that. And he was giving his reasons for that. Now, which is fine and good. You know what I mean? The way I look at it is, you're going to date whoever you want to date. You know what I'm saying? But the reason people are in an uproar over Dr. Umar is because they don't like what he says. You know what I mean? They're not liking what he's saying about that. Like he said, the only person that understands a black man is a black man. Hey, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is my point. I might not even agree. I don't really agree with that either. You know what I mean? But you already know. But I'm not slandering Dr. Umar because some of his points are valid points. You see what I'm saying? This is what the Shine cannot do. Just if they don't agree with him, they gotta slander everything else about him. Now people are calling his degrees into question. They're asking him to show his real degrees and all this other stuff. Why? Did y'all ask for D-raised degrees? Did y'all ask when we told y'all Black Lives Matter is taking money from George Soros? Did you fact check that? Hell no. Because you liked what Black Lives Matter was saying. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Dr. Umar's vision for Black America might not coincide with y'all. But that doesn't mean it's not the best vision for Black America. You see, or parts of it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all just don't want to agree with it because y'all want to chill with the white liberals. Y'all want to do whatever white liberals tell you to do. Y'all want to talk about gender politics. And, you know what I mean? You want to talk about gender spectrum just because the white liberal told you to do. So when a black man comes along and says stuff different to that, y'all get upset about it. Y'all get angry about it. Now you want to fact check Dr. Umar, slander Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying? You say all the time, what are you people out here doing for the community? When he goes out there all summer, does a summer tour, goes to colleges and everything, gives speeches, writes books. All that stuff is important. You know what I'm saying? He just because he doesn't agree with your black liberalism is why y'all are so upset about him. The white liberal got you blacks fucked up, man. I'm here to say it, man. I'm here to say it. I'm here to say it. What he's saying, now I'm not comparing the two. What he is saying is no different than Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, my man Khalid Muhammad. He's not saying anything different than what they have said. They had said the same things from in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, the 80s, you know what I mean, with Khalid, you know what I mean, throw Louis Farrakhan in there too. They have said the same things. And y'all want to slander Dr. Umar because y'all are so caught up in this liberalism. You know what I mean? There's always been a Dr. Umar in Black America. You know what I mean? It's just been different incarnations of him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's the same thing as Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan, Khalid Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. They've all said the same things. Every last one of them have said similar things. Except now, you black people, Akatas, Shines, are so stuck on this liberalism. this progressivism that you want to just wholesalely reject. Well, all that certain Black America viewpoint. We've always had that Black America viewpoint in America. We can go back to Marcus Garvey. We've always had that. It's just now y'all so stuck on this liberalism you don't know what to do. You can't even respond to it. You're sick. Now you wanna fact check. The same way y'all fact checking. You want to fact check Dr. Umar today. If Malcolm X was alive today, if he was born 20 years ago, you know what I mean? He's coming up in his come up right now. Y'all would do the same thing you're doing to Dr. Umar you do to Malcolm X. I guarantee it. This is how you are. And you shines can't even see this shit. Because you're so worried about your sexuality, your gender spectrum, and having white people love you and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? Social acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need representation in all these movies. Instead of making your own movies, you need representation in white folks' movies. This is how you shines are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with Dr. Umar. But the way y'all doing it is fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's like, you guys, African Americans want somebody perfect. There's nobody perfect. Nobody. There's not going to be a person you agree with 100% of the thing. You know, I might only agree with Dr. Umar 75% of the things. But I still respect his work. You see what I'm saying? It might even be 50%. But I respect his hustle, I respect his grind, and I respect what he thinks he's going to do for the African American community. The Akatas, the shines. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. You know what I mean? Like, if you listen to, I'm going to go ahead and listen, but I'll listen to other interviews. Like, there's some stuff like, man, you full of shit. But then there's some stuff like, yeah, man, that's a good idea. Like I said, nobody's perfect. African Americans, they use this, and I think this is because of this Christian in them or something. I don't know. They expect this black Jesus to come back and save you, Nick Knox. I don't know all about that, but I think they expect this perfect human being to come and lead them. And I'm here to tell you, there's nobody perfect. I don't know. Somebody should tell you, we're all born with sin. Like y'all follow the religion. You don't lead your scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You don't even follow your tenets. That's what the problem is, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, if this summer I see him go back to Delaware or someplace close by, I'll go back out there. You know what I mean? Y'all so infected with the white man's liberalism. You're infected with feminism. You're infected with progressivism. You're affected with your black males trying with this quote-unquote killing toxic masculinity. You're so infected with white liberalism, you reject black nationalism. And like I said, black nationalism has been here since Marcus Garvey, since Elijah Muhammad, since Malcolm X, since Louis Farrakhan, since Khalid Muhammad. Y'all would kill Dr. Khalid Muhammad, man. Yo, can't deal with you shines, man. Y'all make me sick, man. Your Okadas make me sick, man. Y'all shines, man. Like I said, if you want to fact check Dr. Umar, fact check Black Lives Matter, fact check DeRay, fact check Netta. You shines won't even fact check Sean King. You are fact checking Dr. Umar more than Sean King. You will listen to Sean King before you listen to Dr. Umar. What sense does that make, Shine? What sense does that make, Akata? Man. I gotta be kidding me. It doesn't even make no sense. You got Talcum X pushing that black victimization in y'all brains from that newspaper in New York every goddamn day. Y'all won't say shit about it. Y'all read that shit and eat that shit up every fucking day. Well, Dr. Umar come along and say something different. Here you Nignogs go. Here go you Akatas. Here go you shines. Y'all pieces of work, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, check me out on Twitter, Handy Mayhem Uncle Hotep. Follow me. Check out my podcast, Uncle Hotep, episode 61. I gotta do one tonight. I gotta do one at 9. I gotta do a guest on 9. I gotta do one on 9. I gotta do my own. I haven't done my own yet. What the fuck? Anyway, check me out.